Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you in another video. All right, so James Harden, finally, a done deal. 2 years, 68.6, I think it was. I just literally forgot, but it's 68 point something. Just don't know the hundreds of thousands, but we know the 68 mil is in place, and it's a 2 year deal. Of course, he has the player option, I believe it is as well. So I like it for Philadelphia. 33 a year for James Harden is a lot. Okay, let's not sugarcoat it. It is a lot for what we expect him to do this upcoming season, but it's a lot better than what you would have been angry with in terms of he could have took a lot more. He left plenty. So this is excellent for them. Plus the years on it is really where the discount is, if you ask me. He didn't ask to lock up. So if for some reason they don't like what they see there, obviously he has the option for 1 year, but they're not stuck 2, 3, 4, 5 years of this if for some reason he doesn't continue to play well. I think for what they expect him to do, for what Joel Embiid's goals are, I think this is solid. It's solid. You don't love it, but it's not something that strangleholds Joel for too long. You know what I mean? It's like, God, James Harden only gonna be here for 5 more minutes. So if for some reason we don't like it, it's no good. It's not something that's gonna force him to want to leave. And if for some reason it works out, they can very easily re-up at a more affordable price next go round. Or if for some reason James Harden gets back on top, maybe they can renegotiate for the same amount or something if they really like where they're at. So I like this for them a lot based on what it is that they wanted for themselves. That's really what it comes down to. If you want James Harden, you want him to do this. Simple as that. So I give kudos to James Harden. We've seen a lot of guys be unwilling to do this, especially in circumstances where they haven't played their greatest basketball lately. They have been bounced around. You see how the market is reacting to different things and how much of this you can argue he caused by his initial movements and things of that nature. I think when all this is going on with him taking a pay cut, it really speaks to what James Harden stands for and what he wants us to know him to be about. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to be known as a guy who just wants to leave different situations. He was in situations that he should have, wanted to leave. I think when you look at the situations for what they were. And ultimately, he was trying to get to the place that he ultimately is now. So I don't expect him to do anything else to try to get himself out of town. I think he's committed to Philadelphia, and I think they're in a good spot for what they want, For what they want, I think they're doing great. So congratulations to the Philadelphia 76ers fans. I think you did good for yourselves. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about that particular situation. I think now you look toward Philadelphia and figure out what kind of moves they may want to make with the cap space that they have left. Obviously, PJ Tucker's on tab. But I think there's another move to make. I heard that they were interested in possibly moving Shake Milton, I believe it was, because they picked up Milton from the Memphis Grizzlies. So now they have a new guard spot that they can create. So I hear they were trying to move him. I don't remember who it was they were talking about bringing in. That's what's escaping me. I don't remember who that trade was for. But, that's something that they're looking to do, is possibly upgrade and maybe make a move there. So they can retool a little more and make themselves look more attractive for themselves for this upcoming season. I think they can make a move or two. And I like them. I like them a lot. I've told you guys that it's too early to say who I really like coming out of the East, but I think a good bet is Joel Embiid getting over the hump this year. I think that's a very good bet in the Eastern Conference. There's some really good teams, though. Don't get it twisted. But I just feel like they're going to be amongst the top 4 teams this year. So that's where I have them. And, of course, a lot of that's leaning on Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey taking the next step. Tobias Harris continuing to play well. And, so on and so forth. That's really what it's about. Them getting some real talent on that bench to kind of provide them a little more athleticism. That's what I think they were lacking last year. Players that can help guard lengthy defenders, or rather match up with those players more so. Depth and athleticism and length. But other than that, I like what they have in their starting 5 or their core pieces. So, yeah, that's what I got to say about the Philadelphia 76ers. Just as a side note, this isn't something I would normally put in this same video, but we got another signing in a separate situation. Mac McClung is going to the Warriors for a 1-year deal. So for those who Laker fans who really like Mac McClung, we messed up and let him leave our organization for good. His deal is outright with the Warriors for a 1-year deal. No two-way, nothing. He's going to be a Warrior. So I'm happy for him. Obviously, I told you guys his time is now. So I'm very glad that he's going to get his opportunity. Unfortunately, I never seen him play for the Lakers. And he's our prospect, and we know how good he is. So this is a very annoying situation because you see us going after point guards, and you see that high-level point guard right there that we never gave an opportunity to. And I know he's going to go on and be something, and the Lakers are going to wish they kept him. So big kudos to him for continuing to work hard and grind through our system, through our South Bay, and just continue to put forth his best effort. Balls out every time I see his stats. And I expect that he's going to play well behind Steph Curry and them guys, man. He's going to step in and be huge for any situations they need him to be. So he's joining the champs, you guys. Mac McClung. That's what I got for you. So James Harden reads up. Mac McClung is going to the Warriors, and that is BDF's video for you today. Peace.